8 men, 8 women, 8 matches. It is now time for the first round of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament on Monday Night Raw. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling for your Monday Night Raw preview for the 6th of May 2024. And before we actually get into previewing the matches tonight, because that's pretty much all that WWE has really gave us tonight, or gave us today, or gave us for the past couple of days. We've seen nothing being advertised apart from the last 16 matches, which I thought was a little bit strange considering there is a world title on Raw, there is an Intercontinental Championship, there's a Women's Championship. Surely there must be more happening than just some first round King of the Ring matches, but apparently not. So before we talk about all that, I did see a few people on Twitter talk about the fact that there is 8 matches tonight. JD New York from 206, whatever he's called, he said he wanted the matches to be spread out over the entire summer so that the King of the Ring final could have took place at SummerSlam. I mean, these people literally want one match a week. It's like, how slow and boring and drawn out is that shite? I actually agree with how WWE are doing it. Get all the first round matches over in 1 week. Next week, have the quarterfinals, then the semi-finals, and so on. That's a much better way of doing it. You do not need these first round matches lasting 2 months. I mean, what is the person that won their first match supposed to do? Just sit around and twiddle their thumbs for the next 7 weeks? That makes no sense to me. I also seen people freaking out because of the time these matches are going to get. Somebody worked it out and they went, we're only going to have 16 minutes per match, because they were like taking away breaks and things like that, advertisements. And it's like, holy fucking shit. He says, I'm a little bit worried. 16 minutes per match, it's going to be a bit of a push. No match on this list should be going 16 minutes, okay? You can argue maybe the longest match can go 16 minutes, but half of these matches should be going 3-4 minutes, man. Half of them are matches that nobody wants to see go long. Io Sky versus Natalya. Who wants to see that go 16 fucking minutes? Selena Vega versus Shayna Baszler. Who wants to see that go 16 minutes? Zoe Stark versus Ivy Nile. Who even wants to see that? Never mind 16 minutes, man. It's incredible. People think these matches should go 16 minutes. You know what? Maybe Gunther and Sheamus, possibly. Or, I don't know, the McIntyre match, or Mysterio, Kofi Kingston. I can make a case if one of them goes long, but not every match needs to be over 10 minutes tonight, and hopefully it's not. So, yeah, I've seen people freaking out over the lack of time these matches are going to get. Somebody thought that 16 minutes per match wasn't enough. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, look at Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, SummerSlam 2002. Quick 6-7 minute match, man. Got everything in. Everything in. Look at the old King of the Ring. 4 minutes. See 16 minute matches. See back in the day, man. Even the King of the Ring final didn't go 16 minutes. So what do these people want? It's exhibit A of how bad wrestling is. They just want matches. They don't want stories. JD wanting it dragged out till what, September or August? Why? There
is no story. It's just an accumulation of matches. It doesn't need to get dragged out.
What are the rest of the people in this tournament supposed to do for 3 months?
Aye, when you win your first match.
Oh, by the way, your match is going to be in 6 weeks' time.
So you just sit about and do nothing.
You do nothing. Oh, but this guy, you know what I mean? His intro to his videos, the window comes down and he's sitting there, thinks he's the fucking Rock. Slap the head clean. He doesn't know what he's on about, man.
60 minutes per match. I think the 4 women's matches shouldn't even go 60 minutes combined.
What he said, like, I mean, see after the pay-per-view for Mania, you're looking at a 6-week build-up, right? What he's saying is that people have to wait the same length of a road to WrestleMania just to get their King of the Ring qualifier match, the first one. What?
A tournament that has meant absolutely nothing for a long time now. So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. A lot of people bitching, a lot of people complaining, a lot of people panicking that the average match will go 16 minutes tonight.
And by the way, right, it's a King of the Ring tournament. See if it was like the Crown, the undisputed WWE World Champion, I could maybe accept it if like everyone in it's a megastar and they want to make it like this extravaganza that lasts the whole summer. It's a throwaway jobber King of the Ring tournament that no one cares about. The winner will be forgotten about by time fall arrives.
See, there's no story. This is just it's a mix-up, you know. It's random matches thrown together. There is no story. There's no feud. There's no titles here. I don't think any match should go over 10 minutes.
No. Why? Why does it need to? Again, like, you've got so many people in here. I mean, who wants to see Zoe Stark, Ivy Nile go for 16 minutes?
I don't even want to see that.
Yeah, I don't even want to see the match, so why 16 minutes?
And who needs to piss? Who needs a 16-minute piss break? Unless you've been drinking all day. I mean, who's going to go to the toilet for 16 minutes?
I'll look at these matches, right?
Although, I could maybe take a number 2. I could take a Shayna Baszler for 16 minutes.
Baszler against Selena Vega. Selena Vega get a bit of offense in for 45 seconds. Baszler locks her in a submission.
That could be 2 minutes.
Yep. 1 minute even.
And you know what? See if they actually had people squash other people, maybe they could actually try building them up as serious fucking threats and people would actually care about them. Well, why would you care about wrestlers when everybody goes 50-50? Even when you've got a star taking on a nobody, like a lot of times the match will go like 10 minutes plus and you're thinking, I mean, look at Brock Lesnar, like people shouldn't be lasting a long time with these people. Like, see when like back in the day when people were coming up, they won matches really quickly. It just wouldn't be believable if the match went long. If you want to try and treat Shayna Baszler as a big threat or whatever, then she should be taking care of Selena Vega in 2 minutes.
We don't like Dragunov, right? But he's just up for NXT with a pretty dominant title reign.
He has to beat Ricochet tonight.
No, he's got to beat him, but why is he going to go 16 minutes? Oh, Ricochet's the speed champion. Aye, the speed champion. What's that mean? That means nothing to me.
I want a speed match then. 3 minutes.
Aye, exactly.
Apparently the matches on Speed are 3 minutes long.
How fucking ridiculous is that, by the way? So, on this show that's called Speed, the matches are 3 minutes. But then on other shows, like, they go 16 minutes.
They sound fake, buddy. Anyway, right, before we talk about the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring matches, because that seems to be all there is to talk about, thoughts on everything outside of the King and Queen of the Ring. What's happening with Damian Priest, Jey Uso? I noticed that Jey Uso's not in this tournament. Does that mean that he's getting some form of rematch, or do they just not think like that, or do they not care?
I don't know, maybe Damian Priest will be turned face and be like, here, they cost you the match. I want you one-on-one, no outside interference.
Jesus, so we're getting Jey Uso versus Priest again.
Oh, that's just what I'm saying.
Gable, Sami Zayn, Bronson Reed not in this. Thoughts on that? Are we going to get a triple threat match there?
I mean, but I don't think it'll be the night. I think they'll save that for Saudi, to be honest.
Fair enough.
It should have been a Backlash, but here it wasn't.
No Braun Strowman in this tournament. He came out and looked at Logan Paul. Logan Paul's on SmackDown though, so surely that means they can't feud if the draft is going to be real this time. But I mean, who knows? Why is Braun Strowman knowing this?
I mean, I just look at Braun Strowman. It's like, is this not the perfect time to bring him back, which they have done, have him win this and become dominant again? See, when he was, I'm not finished for you, man, flipping ambulances over, he was pretty over. Pun intended.
Yeah, but even if you don't want him to win this, you can have Braun Strowman get pretty far and then lose by countout. You don't have to win every match.
No, you don't.
You can be dominant. And I mean, look at Kane. This guy threw himself out of a Royal Rumble. He didn't win the Royal Rumble, but did he lose? Did he look weak? Did he look poor?
I feel like these days they don't know how to protect people, even with losing.
You could easily get Braun Strowman to a semi-final and then have him lose by countout or something like that, or DQ, and it doesn't harm the guy, but he's not in this. Is there anyone else missing for the men's side on Raw? Is there anybody else? Is that it?
I mean, I'd pretty much say that's it. I'm looking at it and I'm just not seeing much.
Right, fair enough. Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, I take it that is going to happen at the Saudi show.
Yeah.
It appears to be going that way.
In bin bags, of course, but it will happen nonetheless. Get your bins out, but I mean, what is the story there? Becky Lynch again, like, why does she need another title? Why? Why did they give it to her? I'm convinced, right, if Rhea Ripley didn't get injured, we wouldn't have seen Becky Lynch.
Probably not. So you're going, you don't think, will we see them tonight? Is there anything happening, or?
Well, we might see them, but anything happening? What's going to happen? Doesn't do anything for me. I can't sit here and pretend to be enthusiastic.
Well, I'm trying to build up this preview, so it would bloody help.
What? Do you care about Mid Morgan and Becky Lynch?
I want to see what happens tonight. I want to see how this intriguing story continues.
Same. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there.
Aye. We love wrestling.
I love professional wrestling.
Right, so I gave my predictions, but I'll do it again quickly. First round, men matchups. I am going for Gunther, Dragunov, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre.
I'm agreeing with that.
You're agreeing with that. Boom. Right, let's talk about the women then. Who is missing from the women's lineup? Who's the notable absences in this 8-woman Raw side of things? I notice that you've got no Kairi Sane or no Dakota Kai, but
Kiani.
maybe they didn't want to put too many, I don't know, Damage Control members in there. Yeah, Kiana James called up to Raw, not in this. Is that it? Is that all we're missing on the Raw side? Is there anybody? We've got that. What's that woman that's in the Alpha Academy? What's her name? What is her name?
Alpha Academy.
Name.
Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree. Now,
Push it to the limit.
did Candice LeRae get drafted to SmackDown?
I think yes, she did with that.
Right, so that's dead in the water then.
That's dead.
That feud's fucked. That feud's done. That did that? Well, I suppose they did have a singles match, but it didn't really feel like the ending, did it? It didn't feel like it resolved anything.
You know what though? I'm not going to complain too much.
Right, so that's it then. There's nobody missing here. The women's side is fine.
Yeah, the women's side is fine. Well, I say fine. It's not particularly fine. Like,
well, it's no fine, but you know what I mean. There's nobody missing for it. Then Maxine Dupree, that's it. Unless there's anyone else.
But she can't work. But then, is she not perfect for a squash?
Yeah, why fucking not? There you go, 2-minute match, boom.
I don't get the booking here, man. I don't. I just don't get it. See Laya Valkyrie, can she not take on Maxine Dupree and beat her?
Nah, I don't know. Right, let's go through these predictions here. Io Sky will beat Natalya. Lyra Valkyrie will beat Asuka. I think. I don't see the point of her losing in her first match. Shayna Baszler will beat Selena Vega. And Zoe Stark will beat Ivy Nile.
I'm going different. I think Natalya will beat Io Sky.
Not a chance.
I'm betting big.
Not a fucking chance.
I'm betting on net. I'm betting on Natalya.
Your boat's going to sink.
I'm betting on Pink.
Fucking Titanic going down. That's the only boat she is.
Nah, she's going to win.
Capside, right? No, not a chance, but
reach for the sky.
You go, Natalya. Who else?
Italian, the same as you, buddy.
Alright, so the only person we disagree with tonight is the Io Sky Natalya match.
Yes.
There you go. I will claim my victory in the review. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. I don't know what to say. It's Raw with a bunch of matches that don't. Well, it means something. It's the King of the Ring, but there's nothing intriguing here. I know some people are getting blown away by the fact they could have another banger with Gunther and Sheamus, but
I can't wait for these two men to slap on nipples.
I think I'd rather a burger at McDonald's or something than watch this. But
burger.
Anyway, that's it. Will we see Cody Rhodes tonight? I'm assuming not, since the brand split is coming into play. Will we see CM Punk tonight? I'm assuming not.
I'd say that's a good thing, not seeing Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.